Boy, I sure wish somebody would bring me some coffee.
Interesting, there's some apples on the table. This is an actual apple, right? Not an applin? It's just a normal apple, but I'm sure it's hard to tell them apart. What's on the TV? The morning news is about to start. Oh yeah, anything interesting?
This is GNN News. Mayor Myers released a statement today expressing hope that the City Council would pass the Pokemon Friendship Bill. The mayor is planning to deliver a speech today to rally support for the bill from the citizens of Rhyme City. Now, in other news, local detective Tim Goodmen, along with his partner Pikachu, received medals from Mayor Myers in recognition of their service. These great detectives have solved many cases throughout Rhyme City. Together, these two are a shining example of Rhyme City's ideals, and we wish them well in their future endeavors.
Check it out, we're famous!
This is kind of embarrassing.
It feels weird to be in a spotlight like this. They're saying good things about us. We're allowed to be pleased by that, Tim. Sounds like the mayor is going to give a speech about the Pokemon Friendship Bill, too. Mayor Miles is Rachel's father. I can't imagine what it's like having the mayor as her dad.
Right.
Good morning, Mom. Did we sleep okay last night? Yes, just fine, thanks. You have classes today, don't you? I'm actually heading out for an important investigation this morning. Once you're on a case, it's all you can think about. Just like her father. Good grief. Oh, Mom, I don't suppose you're here from Dad at all? I'm certain he would have told you if I had. Yeah, that's true. Your wife sure loves you, Harry. Must be nice. What do you have to say, little sis?
Hey, Tim.
Hmm?
That Pikachu, he seems kinda odd, don't you think?
What do you mean?
It's the hat.
He is, isn't he? I've never seen a Pikachu that drinks coffee before.
Not bad. You have a good eye for detail.
Yep.
Your Pikachu is so funny. Funny, not cute. The way Sophia reacts to stuff is a bit different from everyone else. Now we can head out the door. We should get going. While we're out, I want to buy some coffee beans. Didn't you bought some last night, Pikachu? Our supplies running low. We ran out of that fast? Jeez, how much do you drink at night? Okay, you're using dark roast, right? Anyway, we're heading out now. Bye, have a nice day. You sure you're supposed to meet Rachel in front of the High Hat Cafe? Yeah, she should be here by now. I'm wondering what's keeping her. Please, Papa, just listen to me. That sounded like Rachel.
Why don't you understand, Papa? Pokemon don't need to be managed. The people who use them to commit crimes are the real problem.
Rachel, no matter how many times we have this same conversation, I'm not going to change my mind.
You never listen! Tim.
Is everything okay? Let's just go inside.
Excuse me?
What were you and our dad talking about? The Pokemon Friendship Bill. They mentioned that on the news. Said it was a bill to help Pokemon or something. I happened to read the actual text of the bill in Papa's study the other day. The one phrase that kept popping up through the whole thing was to monitor and manage Pokemon. It's pretty much a friendship bill in name only. I can't believe you're trying to deprive Pokemon of their freedom. Papa seriously changed. So you're against your father's bill? Pokemon should be able to live freely. They don't need to be managed. Even during the R incident, Pokemon were the victims. It was cruel people who were responsible. Sorry, this isn't what we're here to discuss. This is what you wanted to talk about yesterday, isn't it? I just wanted someone to listen to me. I'm glad I could talk to you about it, Tim. I'm always happy to lend an ear, but are we sure you don't need any other help? Yes, I'm fine now, really. Let's get the real topics of today, the duel. That's right, yesterday you said you could introduce me to a professor from Rhymes University. Yes, Professor Gordon. He's a leading figure in the field of mineral archaeology. He researches the connection between minerals and ancient civilizations. I figure he could probably tell us something about the jewel. Right now, though, he's conducting research at the southern ruins. We have to travel quite a ways to see him. Yeah, those ruins are pretty far from here. Fieldwork is a huge part of mineral archaeology. Once the professor set out, he usually doesn't come back for several months. Sounds like we better go meet him there then. Yeah, who knows how long we'll be waiting if we just stay here. Okay, we better get going if we want to get there before sundown. Huh? We're coming too, Rachel? I mean, it's not like you're actually know Professor Gordon. I'm the one taking his class. Besides, I think it would be fun to help a great detective out on a case. Hey, this isn't all fun and games, you know.
Huh? Why is it snowing?
Just what's going on here? Oh, it's freezing cold.
And it's just here in this specific area.
So it's only snowing around the ruins. No way that's normal. Maybe there's an Articuno nearby. For now, let's find the professor. He may be able to tell us something all about this. Good plan. The ruins are just up this hill. We should be able to find him there. Just up the hill? Okay, let's go, Tim.
Yes.
The ruins are just up the hill, but getting to them just a little exhausting. Are you tired, Rachel? Please don't push yourself too hard. Don't worry, I'm fine. Go on ahead. I'll catch up to you soon. There's Passimians over there. Can't speak to them. Charger Bug I can talk to.
Charge!
Charger. What a strangely shaped Pokemon. It's not strange, it's a little bug. Cute little bug. Yeah, you don't see those in Rhyme City. Rowlet. This sure is a cute Pokemon. You won't say that about the Charger Bug, Tim? Zigzagoon here. Well, hello there.
Yes.
Hello, what are you up to all the way out here? I'm a fossil collector. I travel all over the world searching for new additions to my collection. This is my partner, Zigzagoon.
Zaga.
Seems quite cold. Zigzag! Fossils, huh? Do we really think you can find some here? Huh! Do you have any idea how incredible these ruins are? There are countless fossils buried around here, thus waiting to be unearthed, and I intend to do just that. Wow, evidence of an ancient civilization and fossils? Sounds like the kind of place legends are born from. Furthermore, now research has confirmed that the construction of these ruins coincide with a huge meteor shower. Hundreds of meteorites are said to have fallen from the sky and landed here, yes? Here. Truly, these ruins are the stuff of legends. Well, I hope we're able to find some fossils. And something to warm up. We're zigzagging there. Thank you. Oh, and before I forget, do you happen to know any of the Pokemon that are capable of breaking this boulder? There's something behind it, and I can feel it in my bones. It might even be a fossil. My Zigzagoon usually helps me out with this sort of thing, but the little fella's poor paws are frozen numbs. We don't want to have to trudge all the way out here for a fossil excavation just to be stopped by some nippy weather, you know? Yeah, I wish there was something we could do. Me too, but it's not like either of us can burst a big boulder like that. If we could just find a Pokemon strong enough to break rocks. Seems like we might get help by a Pokemon strong enough to break rocks in this case. There's a Leavanny here.
Leeva.
Oh, Ron! It's a Leavanny. It looks kind of anxious. Do you think there's something wrong? Hey, Leavanny, did something bad happen? Ron! I see. It's worried because some Swadloon still hasn't come home. Leavanny has gone looking for them a lot already and can't find them anywhere. With how cold it is here, I can see why Leavanny's worried. If we find a Swadloon, let's tell them to come home. Good idea. Apparently there are 2 Swadloon missing. 2 of them, got it. Okay, Leavanny, leave those Swadloons to us. Move on. Nah, don't worry about it. We can look for them while we're conducting our other investigations. Move on. It wants us to deliver these clothes to the Swadloon when they find them because they're probably shivering in this cold. Those are clothes for Swadloon? Yeah, Leavanny can use their sticky silk to weave clothes out of the leaves. Okay, got it, Leavanny. We're searching for those Swadloon and deliver these clothes to them too. So you just sit tight and stop worrying. Move on. There's a Monferno and a Ursaring here. Even the Monferno's cold. Run! That's a Monferno. It probably lives around here. Doesn't look too happy. Doesn't like how cold it's gotten so suddenly. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Got you, Monferno. Can't you create fire, Monferno? I think that would help you deal with the cold. Oh, it's so cold that it's hard to heat up a flame. It says it might leave this area if the cold continues much longer. I guess it prefers warm places. I hope the weather gets better soon. About the snow. Snowfall is pretty rare here, isn't it? This is the first time we see snow here when it's not winter. When did the snow start? A few days ago, it says, right when some humans arrived. Clouds suddenly started to gather above the ruins, and then it started to snow. It's really strange that the snow is only falling around the ruins. Yeah, maybe we learn if we pay them a visit. Look at the nana berries here. Some pink berries are growing here. Yes, those are nana berries. That's it? Can't even pick it up? Maybe useful later. What the Ursa ring had to say. Oh, it's the Ursa ring. You don't see those back in Rhyme City very often. You sure don't look happy, Ursaling. Is something wrong? You came all this way from a faraway bamboo forest with your Ursaling friend to look for food, but now your friend has gone missing for days. I can see why he's worried. What's helped Ursaling search for his friend? Yeah, we may be in the middle of our investigation, but I'm worried about the other Ursaling. Do you have any information that might help our search? Ursa! The last time we saw our friend, he was headed towards the ruins. Sounds like the other Ursaling may be inside then. Okay, we'll let you know if we find our friend. Ursa! And even an apple tree here. I think those are promag berries. Some red berries are going around here. They're handband berries. Okay. Those look like handband berries. Anything off here? There's a cliffside. Those up the way to the ruins, or something to the right. Oh, or a little quiz professor here. And some peanut berries. Some yellow berries are growing here. Those must be peanut berries. And frozen lake with latolds. They don't seem too cold. In fact, they seem pretty cheery. Hello? 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 Those are Lotad. They're singing so cheerfully. Sorry to bother you when I'm having so much fun, but do you mind if you're asking some questions? Hello? About you, Lotad. You three seem really happy. Take it we're not bothered by the cold? Hello? They said a little cold snap like this is no problem when they can sing. Toad. They want to hurry up and evolve because it's their dream to dance together. We should ask Sooty Cole at the Hi Hat Cafe to join them then. About this place.
Hey.
Have you three always lived here? So we love it here because it's warm and has plenty of food. It's a shame the weather's like this now. Parents say did just fine, but they're worried about the other Pokemon around here. I hope the snow stops soon.
Tim, over here! Hey, Lotad. How does it feel to live your life floating on the water? Wow, what a way to live.
Some blueberries are growing here. I think they're Rachi berries. Are you gonna ask us about all these berries? I know about these berries, so it should be fun. We meet again, Detective. Remember me? Who are you again? Tim, we just met them yesterday. How can we already forgotten? Detectives should have a good memory. Oh, come on, it's me, the quiz professor. Now, let's get started in today's Pokemon quiz. Answer what's the correct Pokemon, I'll give you some fun trivia about the Pokemon as reward. She was at the park in Rhyme City too. We're actually pretty busy right now. Okay, question number 1. What winged Pokemon have a round belly and adorable eyes? The correct Pokemon can be found close by, so get out there and find it. She's not listening to us. Well, if you happen to come across the answer, I guess you can tell her. Oh wait, talking about this little winged Pokemon. It's a Rowlet. This Pokemon has adorable eyes and a round body. Just like the quiz professor said. You think she was talking about this Pokemon? She must have been. Okay, let's go back to the professor and tell her what we found. Oh, hello detective, have you figured out the answer? Yes, it's Rowlet. Bingo! That's it. Maybe I gave you too many hints. Turn on! Rowlet are nocturnal. During the day, they stay still and photosynthesize. When they hunt, they silently sneak up on the prey and attack it with fierce kicks. Glad we didn't met it at night then. We might have learned about those sneak attacks the hard way. On to question number 2. Turn on! What Pokemon has a blocky body, impressive jaws, and will shock you if you touch it? A blocky body. Is there really a Pokemon like that? Tim is right next to that Rowlet. Maybe it's an electric type Pokemon. I guess we can keep an eye out for it. Charge! You look just like what the quiz professor described. Yeah, she must have been talking about Charge-a-Bug. Charge! Oh, it's nothing important? Sorry if you restarted you. Anyway, now that we know the answer, let's go tell her. Hi detective, judging by the look in her face, you found the answer. Yep, the answer is Charge-a-Bug. Exactly, good job. Come on! Charge-a-Bug eats fallen leaves and converts them into electricity. And they can store that electricity just like a battery. Seems like they'd be pretty useful Pokemon to have in the great outdoors. If only a certain Pikachu had that talent. Hey Tim, you know I can hear you, right? And now for question number 3. This is the last one. Turn on! What Pokemon is soft and fluffy all over? It's Ursaring. Well, that last question is very vague. Let's find the fluffiest Pokemon around this ruin. Soft and fluffy, huh? I wonder if anyone could beat the fine fur coat of mine. The softest and fluffiest and the most cuttable Pokemon here is this Ursaring. Arshaw!
Hey.
Her friend headed towards the ruins, right? If you find him there, we'll let you know. Come on. That's definitely the answer. Nothing cutty or fluffier than that. Except for the Zigzagoon here. Not Zigzagoon either? What's fluffier than an Ursaring and a Zigzagoon? Not the Monferno. It might be up in the ruins. I don't see any other Pokemon here.
Hey, Tim, that hoodie of yours, is it warm? Must be nice having a warm jacket.